Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with the morning show because today is just very surprising. Now, according to Fabrizio Romano, will be one of our transfer gurus. But back on they give us updates for what they happen between Napoli, Osimhen, Chelsea, and every other person with interested in this deal. Now, nobody saw this coming. Napoli and Al Ahly of Saudi Arabia don't agree up to 70 million euros deal for Victor Osimhen. In fact, Fabrizio Romano reported it as in excess of 65 million. So when I come watch Fabrizio Romano podcast, he can explain say now up to 70 million. Al Ahly offer Napoli and Napoli agreed. Now then they bust my brain this morning, you get, because back on the report more on the story, they said the agreement between Napoli and Al Ahly for package in excess of 65 million euros is almost done. Pending small details. Now, see where the matter comes spoil now. See where the issue there for this matter now. There is no agreement between Osimhen, that's player side, Osimhen and Al Ahly. There is no agreement personally. You know me say Osimhen no like to go there. No understand the intricacies of this case. Osimhen wants to join, but Osimhen won't join in some condition. Even the Metro self posted their own story. Napoli received 65 million euros offer for Osimhen for Osimhen, which is Arsenal and Chelsea transfer targets. But we could dwell on this issue now. Osimhen no talk saying he won't join. Osimhen is willing to join Al Ahly. He wants to join them. Now, see where the issue is. Osimhen wants exactly the same type of salary when they collect for Napoli, which is 11 million net per year. Now, what he wants, and also a release clause, because Osimhen wants to just play for them for 1 year. Then at the end of this season, then somebody then maybe Arsenal if he come back, maybe Chelsea if he involved, maybe PSG if he come back, they'll come rescue him from there. But a release clause must be put on the deal. So now what they hold the team now? Nobody say no one join. And then Napoli is desperate to sell him because Napoli said just agree a deal with the Manchester United for Scott McTominay. So they are desperate to sell him to receive an infusion of funds, get into their club. Now, at the same time, Osimhen also doesn't want to stay there because obviously Napoli don't get Lukaku. And this buttresses my point why I make early on. What say 9 minutes? This price will come down to 70 million. I'm not talking about don't forget. Maybe I mentioned see sometimes it be rocket science. If you don't see the future, we don't say like this will be because when a club is desperate to sell, they don't have that leverage. Now the buying clubs get the leverage. 70 million euros. You're talking about 65 million pounds. That is what we are talking about. So how does this player that was commanding 130 million euros buyout clause now come down drastically to 70 million euros? Not even 70 million euros confirmed, up to, but they offer 65. That 65 is like 60 million pounds. Now, see where Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis got it wrong. Do you know that people like Arsenal, people like Chelsea, people like PSG, if to say from the beginning, ab initio, Napoli come outside talk say, we are going to be willing to accept 70 million, or okay, we are not looking at the buyout clause. We want to throw it out open. Make una come negotiate with us. We are going to sell this player. Somebody for don't offer them, even if not 80 million. Somebody for don't offer them 70 million. Osimhen for don't go join a better. What's in Saudi Arabia? Baba wants to remain relevant in the grand scheme of things in Europe. So now Napoli scatter everything. Are you telling me if you say this guy na 60 million, Arsenal don't make an offer? Are you whining me? So now where Napoli get them wrong, but more just the watch from the new developments now, whether Chelsea go come back to the race, since they don't say, so even 65 million euros now they accept, whether PSG self will come back to the race, it gets. But for now, all those news over the year say Arsenal want to go back. I don't think those news get any teeth because Arsenal never really make an offer. As of now, only we don't offer. Even Chelsea with all their noise, they never make any offer. So we'll just leave that one. Now, another revelation why I can't even see from Fabrizio Romano. Now, Youssoufa Moukoko, when they think say they join Olympic Marseille from Borussia Dortmund, when make Olympic Marseille they do shakara for Arsenal, they don't carry the Nketiah. The deal has broken down. I said the news this morning. Fabrizio Romano uploaded it like 1 hour before I came live. I said, how? This deal, I think, say everywhere don't stew. It don't surprise me. Now, Youssoufa Moukoko is on his way to OG Nice. You get, because if you cast your mind back, you know, say Roberto De Zerbi saying needed 2 strikers. So I think say Youssoufa Moukoko was in the bag. Then the one come go get El Wahil. So all of a sudden now they say Moukoko is not even in the bag. So does that mean that Olympic Marseille will come back for Edin Nketiah? We don't really know, because Edin Nketiah's deal with Nottingham Forest don't break down. Now, Crystal Palace, so that the reason will come carry, they are still contemplating, they are still considering. I guess that they will discuss with Edin Nketiah on personal terms. So more just to watch how all these things go unfold, because when you look at today's date, today are like 26 now. So when you can look, what you can remain, how many days remain? 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. In the next 4-5 days now, every transfer they talk about now everywhere go quiet. We can face the normal business of the league. So let's just keep watching. Now, even do you know that Fabio Vieira's move to FC Porto is contingent on whether Francisco Conceição will move to Juventus? So if that guy move, because from what I see, Juventus already discussed the guy, the deal is close. So if he move before they will come carry Vieira, you get. So for all the people that you go, the say Fabio Vieira loan deal is done and dusted, Baba, he never done anything, no. So now once that one don't make him move to Juve, they will see what will happen over here. Even that Francisco Conceição himself, now nice player. Wow, for like me will go get drive, and they play very well. Now, away from that, a lot of people don't ask me about Alan Shearer. Say, CHUKS, what did Alan Shearer talk after Arsenal beats Aston Villa? So I think I let you know how everything take end from Baba when they talk say. When they talk say in they put a neck on the line, you get say they go beat us. Well, Baba don't reply. So according to the Mirror actually put out a statement that Alan Shearer is red-faced, which means he's embarrassed. He feels humiliated. He gets after putting his neck on the line with Aston Villa versus Arsenal prediction, and at the same time, Aston Villa can actually disappoint him. You get at the end of the day. Baba can also talk for the match. He say the bold prediction would beat. He made a bold prediction that Aston Villa would beat Arsenal, and he failed to come true after admitting he was putting his neck on the line. You get, so it is what it is. I will even watch Baba the complain say now Oli Watkins time make Aston Villa no win all those chances where he missed. Well, it is what it is. Now, I see some comments for the comment section where somebody say the reason why Osimhen, Arsenal, Chelsea, and PSG no green sign up now because of his wages. That's not entirely true. Yet PSG agreed personal terms with Osimhen. PSG deal collapsed because of the fee. Aurelio De Laurentiis tell PSG say buyout clause or nothing. That is why I'm a bit surprised that now they can't reduce the. Me, I don't already predict them, but if to say, do you think if they told PSG that 70 million will take Osimhen, PSG never send the cash? Do you honestly think that? So PSG no be we be say maybe we don't get the bar. They get the bar. You get the salary no be that problem. They get the bar. So now the club to club agreements now kill PSG deal with this Osimhen. Sadly, Osimhen already he was willing to join them. So that's just the thing. Just like what is happening with Ademola Lookman now. Do you know that Ademola Lookman is sold on the PSG project? PSG like him, he likes them, but the club to club agreements now they're stumbling block there. That's just the thing. So it'll be about wages. For we, the wages is too high. For Chelsea, I don't think it's too high. If the fee for the player they cheap, Chelsea will sign out today. So now the way me I see them, so I don't think that statement is entirely true. Now make I even bust your brain. Do you know that Chelsea right now, Chelsea won't sign Sancho? Like this, over like this. How much Sancho they collect for Manchester United? Is it not over 300 per week? But Chelsea won't sign Sancho now. The question now becomes, waiting Chelsea, what are they cooking? Because what did they want to use all these players do? Fine, I understand they don't pursue some people, but Sancho, Noni Madueke, Mikhailo Mudryk, Christopher Nkunku, Pedro Neto, what did they happen? Joao Felix. I never ever had Kopama. What did they saw for Chelsea? I don't know what they happen there, but small just watch. This is interesting times. Again, now when we play against them, I go see how they go to infuse all these players, because on paper, just to get a very, very good squad, though, individual players, they get mad players, but as a collective team, that's why I think they are really, really struggling. But for individual level, they get plenty one man right out for that team. If they now that be the original, if they come out killer, they put assassin. Imagine removing a Kopama and putting Pedro Neto. Or removing Pedro Neto and putting Joe Felix. We will be Arsenal going. We don't have that type of option. But collectively as a team, we are better than them. Yes. But their own wingers, they get winger will go fit compete with Saka. Say yeah. But it is what it is. We still pass them because we don't build the core of our team. Yes. So they're very, very good. More just to watch how things they unfold for them. Now, away from all these things, so Gary Lineker instead come as I they told the line of Gary Neville. So equally talk say truly, Mikel Arteta is owed an apology at Arsenal for the way they made so many statements about Arsenal, Raya, Ramsdale, and Arteta. I like the fact that people don't they own up to the things so they talk based on punditry. Now, when you go through the article of TDR, Baba talk say, I think at this time last year, we were going, why is he bringing in David Raya? Now everybody has seen why he brought David Raya. In fact, cast your mind back. I remember when Sky Sports put out a comparison statistics about Ramsdale and Raya. I came in the studio, I mentioned it. I was a strong advocate for David Raya. I know the amount of flack why I collect from some community members here. CHUKS are biased. Why go talk this? Why go talk that one? I know they also mention names, but I believe I've also been vindicated. Again, because when I talk on that time and say Raya is a better player, people say, I like CHUKS. And when people enter me that time, but those way insult me, I just keep quiet. At normal level, you get. Now that's part of the things we see on the job. So it is what it is. So we'll just move on to other stories. I just like that people are coming out to acknowledge their faults. Yet now, Charlie Patino don't arrive for Spain to complete his bargain transfer from Arsenal. So, but this way they pay me, they say 1 million. This is a player where they talk say he has a bright future, one of the best players. He came in around, I think it was 2021, scored in the Carabao Cup. We had great potential. Last now 1 million. 1 million, I didn't sell him. But it is what it is. They happen like that sometimes. Now, people like Simon Jordan, who's one of the pundits at Talk Sports, what they talk say for now, say Ingo like to see Arsenal win the EPL. Say Ingo like to see it. Yeah, and you get what I can understand. Most people when they really support Arsenal to win the EPL, it's not really because they believe in Arsenal. They don't just want a monopoly in the EPL. You don't just want to see Man City win it like 1 million times in a go, straight like that. That's why some of them they support Arsenal, because this Simon Jordan is a very, very strong critic of Arteta and his methods. Yes, I remember vividly. Now he follow colors the bustling company after we lose the league against Manchester City. But this time around, Baba they come they say, okay, I want to see Arsenal win the league. Even German Pennant in colleague for Top Sports. Baba they come outside and say, see, this one in the beginning of the season, he said Arsenal go win the league. Now I don't say don't change your mind. So Arsenal not go win the league again. The coach can say, okay, why? Why you talk Arsenal not go win the league? He said because of Gabriel Jesus' injury. Say number one, Fabio Vieira is going to leave Arsenal. Educator is going to leave Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus' injury, his injury is too inconsistent and like when you talk plenty say Gabriel Jesus' injury record, like if you see him today, tomorrow if you don't see him again. So Arsenal will be left with only Kai Havertz to play the striking role, you get, and maybe Trossard will enter play. You can say Trossard will not enter and score at all times, you get. So for that reason, he don't rule out Arsenal as the favourites to win the league. In as much as that is his own prerogative, his own opinion, he's entitled to say that kind of things. But the thing is, I still subscribe to the line of thought small, because you cannot rely on Kai Havertz and Trossard. Sometimes they will get a bad day in the office. For example, look at the match we played against Aston Villa. Did you really feel the impact of Kai Havertz for that game? Don't be saying no deal. I won't say defensively they do one or two, but really in the attacking sense of things, did you really see his impact? Did you feel it? Yes. So those are some of the things where people they talk say, some days go there, you say Trossard self, we say the banner, they come second half, where they vex, I want to play. Some days go, they say we'll get a quiet game. Saka don't be almighty. Some games go, they say he will get a quiet game. These are some of the issues. When that other than be midfield maestro or visionary or seer, some days go, they say he will get a quiet game. When that happens, who do we bring in? Have we ever even sit down to think if Odegaard gets injured or is sick or something happens to him, who plays his head? Who will the cover for that number 10? Who? The person who will bring in, makes sense. We can't send them back to Porto, where he come from. So if something happens to Odegaard or we want rest him, who plays instead? I be sure Odegaard will play the whole Champions League, the whole league and everything. These are the issues on the front burner. You get so now Arteta. I don't know why all these journalists they ask Arteta all those kind of questions. Now he go answer. So my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day is the fact that Fabrizio Romano will be our transfer guru. They let us know say Napoli and Al Ahly don't agree a deal up to 70 million euros for Victor Osimhen. In fact, if you follow this show, this podcast consistently, you go hear when I talk, say this guy money go see drop to 70 million and it don't happen. Nobody believe him. Maybe 130 million or Aurelio De Laurentiis will be the president they mentioned since. So how did this deal drop to 70 million euros? Just because we have 5 days to go and they are desperate like a desperado. They want to sell Victor Osimhen at all costs. Imagine me waking up this morning and I'm seeing this report more on Victor Osimhen's story. The agreements between Napoli and Al Ahly for package in excess of 65 million euros is almost done. When they tell you something is almost done, it means the selling club and the buying club have agreed on the fee. It's just the signing to paper. The only thing where they hold the deal, like from now, we'll be saying whenever here we go, is because Osimhen they give Al Ahly condition. I'm going to join you if you pay my salary complete the way Napoli they pay. At the end of the day, after tax, I will collect 11 million euros net per year. Secondly, I want you to put in a buyout clause for me in that deal so that after 1 year in Saudi Arabia, PSG can come and activate my release clause. Now, the only stumbling block of the deal will still they discuss. So maybe by tomorrow night, we just say, here we go. Say Al Ahly agree, Al Ahly sign Osimhen. Osimhen wants to join them, he's willing, wants to join them. So we'll just watch and see how everything will end up. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of the day. That game out. All right, guys. Bye-bye.